Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to reports, Sister Wives star Kody Brown is enjoying the high life after purchasing a white Mercedes-Benz C-Class Cabriolet convertible, which normally costs at least $57,000 and may cost much more depending on how customized it is. It appears that Kody has a lot of money because he spends it on expensive automobiles, opulent homes, and a variety of flashy David Yurman jewelry designs, but appearances may be deceiving when it comes to financial circumstances. Kody recently sold the infamous Coyote Pass property for $1.5 million, but he only kept $750,000 after he made the gentlemanly choice to offer his ex-partners Mary Brown and Janelle Brown bigger percentages of the property. Each of those women was given $375,000. Everyone appeared to profit from the sale, with the exception of Christine Brown, who returned her portion to the Brown family. Is Kody on easy street, or does he require additional funds to support his seemingly opulent lifestyle now that he has his Coyote Pass windfall? Robin's spouse had previously experienced financial difficulties. According to a recent Sister Wives teaser, Kody received a new automobile. The detectives at the Janelle Brown fan community on Facebook seem to have identified the exact make and model, albeit there isn't any concrete evidence, as can be seen above. Given that he was well known for cruising around in a sleek white Lexus convertible with Robin Brown, it wouldn't be out of character for him to purchase this design. The grandfather occasionally wore a stylish visor to prevent his blonde curls from drifting around. Television programs since Ace revealed that Kody actually purchased this kind of car. It's reasonable to believe that he owns a car that many people would covet. Automobiles produced by Mercedes-Benz are genuine status symbols. Even Madonna, who is capable of driving anything, likes to drive Mercedes-Benz sedans. It's time to provide some information on a standard base model, or the most affordable trim, of the Mercedes C-Class Cabriolet C300. What characteristics does it possess? What makes it such a sought-after vehicle? Although the precise year of his car's production is unknown, a cursory look at the official Mercedes-Benz USA website yields a wealth of information on the 2023 model of the sporty and thrilling car. According to the manufacturer, the convertible offers the best open-air motoring experience. A little research was needed to learn more. Note: since the 2023 model can be an older model than Kody's, his car might have even more features. The base trim's 2023 features are as follows. The Mercedes-Benz A-Class is less expensive than this fast car. It is less opulent than others of the same manufacturer's high-end designs, though. According to Car and Driver, it has expensive good looks and a posh vibe, despite being smaller than the company's full-size sedans. With his queen Robin in the passenger seat, Kody must feel like a king. He must get a huge rush from feeling the wind in his hair and listening to the well-engineered motor's strong growl. Even though he has a nice car, Kody and all of his ex-partners have filed for bankruptcy. Robin is the only one who hasn't done that. Kody displays his David Yurman signet ring above. It is bold and rugged, and its stallion image is reminiscent of the Rolling Stones song, Wild Horses. Perhaps they were inspired by the sweet, heartfelt song before they put these expensive rings on each other's fingers, because Robin has a matching ring. Kody also shows off a sapphire blue David Yurman amulet pendant, which has been likened to the Heart of the Ocean necklace from the James Cameron-directed classic Titanic. The house that Kody and Robin own was just bought for more than $2 million. Next is Robin's creepy doll obsession, according to Without a Crystal Ball's Katie Paulson via Instagram. It's evident that Robin and Kody are high rollers. Even though they must use plastic to pay for their purchases, they appear to be living comfortably and don't seem to mind their spending patterns. There is some circumstantial evidence that they are loaded since Robin felt secure enough to spend $70,000 on American Girl dolls and clothing for her dolls. But there's no evidence. Previously, Gwendolyn Brown, Kody's daughter, criticized her own father on her YouTube channel for spending very crazy. After their decades-long spiritual union ended, Janelle complained about not having any money, and this man has listened to her. In 2005, Kody declared bankruptcy. He and Mary Brown, his ex-wife, filed jointly. The credit card debt they accrued during the process of starting a family that would eventually have 18 children, now only 17 because Garrison Brown is no longer with them, appeared to be related to meeting the necessities of a developing brood. Perhaps purchasing items now helps Kody feel better, safer, and more successful. Although it's a real phenomenon, retail therapy can be dangerous. Spending as a kind of self-soothing can eventually lead to increased stress. Kody's affluent lifestyle could occasionally cause concern. He would prefer to conserve money, but Robyn has stated that she is in favor of spending. Perhaps he purchases all of this in an effort to win over the women he has fallen in love with. After eventually selling Coyote Pass, it remains to be seen if the sister wives, villains Robyn and Kody will cut back or continue to indulge. They may have paid off some of their bills with the money they received from that sale. If so, it most likely felt as though a burden had been removed. I hope they can afford the way of life they want. Since Kody has been living without and is growing older, it is not surprised that the patriarch thinks about money a lot. I suppose we're finally beginning to move past Mr. Kody Brown in the most recent Sister Wives episode, so maybe hell has frozen over. After 3 of his 4 wives chose to leave the family, Kody, the patriarch of a once polygamous household, has been inconsolable in recent seasons. For the majority of Sister Wives' run, Kody was wed to 4 wives: Robyn Brown, Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Mary Brown. They were raising 18 children between them, and the Brown family appeared to be doing well. After Kody and his wives bought a 14-acre property named Coyote Pass, where they intended to construct 4 separate homes, the family relocated from their dreamy cul-de-sac in Las Vegas to Flagstaff, Arizona, where they would live happily ever after. 3 of every 4 marriages failed during the pandemic that halted their 2018 advance. Janelle and Mary followed Christine, who was the first to declare her intention to leave Kody. Robyn and Kody are still wed. Kody's progress is finally beginning to show in Sister Wives Season 19, Episode 22. Kody had a few years to come to terms with his failed marriages after Christine left him in 2021. It's encouraging to see that Kody is at last beginning to accept his divorces, as healing isn't a straight line, and everyone has a different journey. He's beginning to realize that it gets easier to move on the more time that goes by. He claimed that he became self-destructive during his divorces, which almost led him to ruin his marriage to Robyn. I haven't witnessed Kody exhibit this amount of maturity before. He is honest about his shortcomings and how his rage exacerbated the family's disintegration. I understand Kody's downward fall during his divorces. In 2010, he allowed reality TV cameras to film his family because he was such a fervent supporter of polygamy. He put his family at risk of facing the legal repercussions of being plural because he wanted to set an example for others and demonstrate that polygamy might succeed. After going public, the family was even forced to relocate from Utah to Las Vegas, where their unconventional lifestyle would be more protected. He has said that he worries Robyn won't want him anymore and that he feels less valuable now that some of his spouses have left. Not only Kody, Mary, Christine, and Janelle were affected by the divorces. The whole family was affected by them. Plural marriage is hard, is something I have never heard Kody utter. From my narrow point of view, I assumed that it was simply difficult for me. However, I was unaware of how difficult this would be for my wives. Kody is finally realizing that, despite the fact that the marriages appeared to be harmonious from his point of view, he wasn't considering any of his wives save Robyn. It was actually best for them to leave him since he didn't perceive them as sentient beings with needs and desires that he would never be able to satisfy. Regarding his tense ties with many of his elder children, Kody is also coming to terms with them. Kody's decisions during the pandemic contributed to the breakdown of his marriage to Janelle. Janelle chose to leave Kody after noticing that he was prioritizing his family with Robyn over their own because he was so afraid of contracting COVID that he cut himself off from everyone, including the majority of his kids. Janelle constantly chooses her kids over Kody. In episode 22, Kody tells Robyn about a trip he took to visit some of his older daughters during a Valentine's Day meal. Yes, he still holds his ex-partners responsible for the decline in his relationships with his older children, but at least he is making an effort to mend them today. After the splits, he admitted to Robyn that he didn't feel accepted in some of their lives, but He felt obligated as a dad to get over those emotions and work to maintain his bonds with his kids. He didn't, which led to a great deal of animosity. Kody reflected on how the divorces affected his relationship with Robyn at their Valentine's Day meal. He claimed that his anger almost destroyed his marriage to Robyn. Robyn was processing the breakups on her own terms. The other wife's departure was a betrayal to her as well, and Kody pushing her away didn't help either, as she had always dreamed of getting old completely. "I'm sad because the difficulties of the past 3 years have affected us," Kody stated to Robyn. "I want to express my regret for the unpleasant experience I had and the hurt it caused you. You weren't treated fairly." Kody continued by saying that he almost destroyed his marriage to Robyn because he was so wounded by his wife's rejection and departure. "I was completely shattered. I was damaging to myself." At last, Kody expressed regret for the suffering his wife had endured. He is taking responsibility for what went wrong by apologizing. He is no longer behaving like the victim he has been for the previous 3 years. It's obvious that Kody has been processing everything and is finding peace with everything that happened. Kody has been attempting to move past his divorces for a number of seasons. He made extremely damaging remarks about his previous marriages during that healing. He said he had never loved any of them and had never been drawn to Christine. However, this new Kody acknowledges that he didn't mean what he said and that it was hurtful. Kody stated that he doesn't hold his ex-wives accountable for their anger toward him. He was also upset with them. He went on to say that, despite his claims to the contrary, he does love them. He simply detests this circumstance. "I've seen every season of Sister Wives, and this is the most self-aware, mature Kody I've ever seen." As the show comes to a close, Kody expresses his hope that they will all be friends in the future. Kody's development is evidence that all scars do indeed heal with time. Kody Brown's hot car splurge. Was it a sign he was loaded before Coyote Pass sale, or does he have money problems? The shocking truth behind Kody's lavish purchase. Introduction. Kody Brown, the infamous patriarch of the Sister Wives family, has always been at the center of controversy, but his most recent splurge might just be the most jaw-dropping one yet. The reality TV star was recently spotted cruising around in a brand-new, high-end sports car, a purchase that's left fans buzzing. Was this an extravagant indulgence for a man who has been known for living a somewhat humble life in the past? Or does this hot car signify that Kody is facing financial strain ahead of his much-discussed land sale at Coyote Pass? In this explosive article, we'll dive deep into Kody's financial situation, his high-profile car purchase, and what this means for his future and the future of the Sister Wives family. Could this be a sign that Kody is financially loaded, or is it a desperate attempt to maintain a luxurious lifestyle in the face of his increasingly questionable finances? You won't believe what we uncovered. Chapter 1. Kody Brown's latest purchase, the luxury car that has fans talking. Let's face it, Kody Brown has never been shy about his desire for the finer things in life. From his multiple wives to the sprawling property at Coyote Pass, he's had his fair share of indulgences. But nothing has shocked fans quite like his latest acquisition, a jaw-dropping luxury car that's turning heads everywhere. The car in question is a sleek, high-performance model, the kind that screams wealth and success. But why now? Why would Kody, a man who has faced ongoing financial struggles with his large family, decide to make such a bold purchase? Is it a reflection of his current financial standing, or is there something deeper at play? Fans were quick to question how Kody could afford such a lavish splurge, especially given the financial turmoil that the Brown family has been facing in recent years. With the Coyote Pass land saga still unfolding and Kody's business ventures often under scrutiny, this purchase raises some serious questions about Kody's actual wealth and whether it's all a facade. Chapter 2. The Coyote Pass sale. Is Kody's money situation worse than we think? The land at Coyote Pass has been at the center of the Sister Wives drama for years, and it's no secret that Kody has been trying to make it work for his family. But after years of holding onto the property and struggling to get his wives on the same page, Kody is now facing a major decision: selling the land. As Kody looks to cash in on the property, many fans are wondering, is this his way of solving his financial problems? Let's not forget that Kody has always been vocal about wanting to keep the family close and make Coyote Pass a shared home for all his wives. However, this latest move raises more questions than answers. Could Kody be facing financial issues that have forced him to sell the land? Or is he simply looking to downsize and shift his focus elsewhere? This chapter digs into Kody's possible motivations behind the sale of Coyote Pass. Does he really need the money? Or is he just clearing the deck for new opportunities? As we unravel the timeline of events leading up to the sale, we'll also examine the financial implications and how it impacts Kody's role as the family's provider. Chapter 3. Behind the Wheel. What Kody's hot car really means. Now, let's get back to the hot car itself. In the world of luxury purchases, cars are often seen as a symbol of success, and Kody's recent splurge seems like an attempt to prove just that. But could this be a sign that he's hiding something beneath the surface? After all, he's been living on the same land for years, dealing with family drama and attempting to get his financial house in order. So why spend tens of thousands or more on a luxury vehicle right now? We take a deep dive into what this car really represents. Is it just a frivolous purchase, or does it indicate something much more troubling about Kody's financial situation? We'll also examine the potential psychological factors that could be at play here. Could Kody be trying to project an image of wealth and success to his wives, his fans, and even himself? Or is he really financially secure enough to afford such a purchase without breaking a sweat? Chapter 4. The financial reality of the Browns. Are Kody's money problems finally catching up with him? While Kody's flashy purchase might suggest that he's rolling in money, a closer look at his finances paints a different picture. The Brown family's financial situation has always been a topic of concern among fans, with many questioning whether Kody has been able to provide for his wives and children in the way they deserve. Kody's financial struggles have been well documented on Sister Wives, with the Browns' many properties, business ventures, and lifestyle choices all adding up to a precarious situation. Has Kody been hiding financial problems all along, or is he just navigating the ups and downs of a reality TV star's income? We explore the complexities of Kody's financial situation, including his ongoing struggles to maintain a large household while dealing with the fallout from the pandemic, business losses, and other setbacks. With the Coyote Pass sale looming large and the pressure mounting, could this hot car be Kody's attempt to distract from the growing concerns about his wealth? Or could it be a sign that he's willing to gamble with his finances in an attempt to maintain the image of success? Chapter 5. A deeper look at Kody's lavish lifestyle. Is there more to the story? Kody has always been a man who loves luxury, and his hot car purchase fits neatly into the pattern of his lavish lifestyle. But is there more to this than meets the eye? From his multiple wives to his grand plans for Coyote Pass, Kody has always been a man of big dreams, and sometimes big spending. Could his latest splurge be a calculated move to boost his image, or is there a deeper psychological reason for his need to indulge in such extravagances? In this chapter, we explore Kody's previous purchases, his relationship with money, and the ongoing struggle to balance his love for luxury with the reality of his family's financial struggles. Has Kody's love of spending outpaced his ability to sustain it? And what impact could his desire for status have on the future of the Brown family? Chapter 6. Kody Brown's complex relationship with wealth. Is he really loaded? Throughout the years, Kody has portrayed himself as a self-sufficient patriarch. But is that really the case? While the luxury car and Coyote Pass sale would suggest that he's financially secure, a closer look at his actions and his approach to money reveals a more complicated picture. In this chapter, we delve into Kody's relationship with wealth, both how he views it and how it affects his relationships with his wives. Kody's finances are not just about numbers. They're about power, control, and perception. How much of his wealth is tied to his ego and his image? And what does his spending say about his priorities as a husband and father? We also take a closer look at how Kody's financial decisions impact the family, from his wife's ability to live comfortably to the kids' future. Is Kody's hot car just the latest chapter in his complex relationship with money, or is it a sign that he's headed for financial ruin? Chapter 7. What's next for Kody Brown? Is there a financial crisis on the horizon? As we look toward the future, the big question remains, What's next for Kody Brown and his family? Will the Coyote Pass sale help to alleviate his financial pressures, or is it merely a band-aid on a much larger wound? As Kody grapples with his finances, the question of whether he can maintain his lifestyle and his multiple marriages looms large.